So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Now batting, second baseman, Mickey Fontaine.
High pop up. Diaz is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Randall Delgado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8-5 tonight. Carlos Martinez notches his third win of the year. Taijuan Walker struggled and gets the loss after giving up. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Mickey Fontaine.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Randall Delgado enters from the pen to begin.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Arizona Diamondbacks. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and two gone in the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Mickey Fontaine.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Two out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and still nobody out. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Now batting, second baseman, Mickey Fontaine.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Randall Delgado has been summoned from the bullpen.
Final line score for our ball game this night.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Mickey Fontaine.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez Going back on it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Lind, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Brown.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
The batter, right fielder, Yasmani. Come on.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Sergio Romo gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Adam Ottavino closes the door for the save, his 10th. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Mickey Fontaine.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Hard hit ball to short, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
The batter, shortstop, Chris Owings.
Runners off for second. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Late in the game, you don't want to give up the out by bunting the man over, so you put the hit and run on. Nice job. Now you got a runner at third base. Let's see if they can get him in.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Hard on the ground toward short. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder Mickey Fontaine.
Into the box, Mickey Fontaine, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. The 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, come on, big guy.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head.
Now batting, left fielder, John Ryan Murphy.
This one's flared out toward left. Fontaine moving forward. He's there, but he dropped. Throw into third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for it.
Center fielder number 14, Billy Burns.
That's lifted the other way out to left. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you...
And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
Mickey Fontaine.
Mickey Fontaine started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Score remains.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice.
Center fielder number 14, Billy Burns.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Fontaine will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The left fielder number 23, Mickey Fontaine.
Stepping in now, Mickey Fontaine, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
The left fielder number 23, Mickey
In now, Mickey Fontaine, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Come on, big dog. We need you right here.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact. Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
4-2 the final score today. Arizona slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Archie Bradley claims the win out of the pen, his first, as he tosses. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Mickey Fontaine.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at first here, one man out.
Watch out. Drive me in for it.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
4-2 the final score tonight. Justin Grimm gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Wade Davis records the save, his 12th for the season. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Second baseman, Mickey Fontaine.
Mickey Fontaine stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He comes in with that average way down at 180. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone. Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Kyle Hendricks earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Zach Greinke.
First for the Victoria.
And now time is called here with the potential tying run over at first. They're not going to take any chances as they've made the move to a pinch runner now.
First baseman number
Here's
3.
Trevor Plouffe standing in. His career line against Pedro Strop, 2 for 3. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Matt Wieters.
Line towards center field. Almora makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. 1 hit, 1 left. At the plate, Mickey Fontaine.
Right fielder, Mickey Fontaine.
There you go. Let it fly now.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here we go. No one better.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Whoa, that's what.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Here it comes, 2-0. Well struck down the right field line. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Arizona's on top.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Enrique Burgos wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Alejandro Perez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Mickey Fontaine.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Come on now, 1 pitch right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. They still trail it here 3-1. Enrique Burgos is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Jacob deGrom earns win number 4 on the season. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Second baseman, Mickey Fontaine.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That misses. 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Arizona's on top. 3. Evan Marshall has been summoned from the bullpen.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Robbie Ray notches his 3rd win of the year. Ivan Nova takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Alejandro Perez records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasker.
an agent calls to check in with one of his clients. A grievance previously issued is readdressed.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Batting, second baseman, Mickey Fontaine.
Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall has it in his tracks. 2 down. Enrique Burgos comes on to pitch now, hoping